Boo, it looks like you have all kinds of catnip on your neck. What's going on there? You rolling around in that catnip, Boo?
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the Lucky Ferals.
It's 8:06 a.m. Good morning, Simba. I'm just about to feed the cats. They're eating upstairs again today because I don't want Simba up and down the steps with his leg. He's been mostly staying up here. Okay, Simba, we're gonna go eat in the other room, okay? And he's been doing good. Stella almost knocked the tray over. For breakfast, the cats are getting homemade raw food with a little bit of freeze-dried salmon on top and a few crunchies. Okay, Simba can't wait. Here's Splash. Here's Boo. They're all very hungry. Okay. All the cats are eating their food. They should like it. And now I'm gonna go outside and feed Hydrox. It is 7:09 p.m. And it's just been a very rainy and dreary afternoon. The cats are eating their dinner. Simba wants to eat downstairs today. He's been more mobile. This morning I left him in my room. And when I got back in the afternoon, he was sleeping on the bed. So I left him in there with the door shut. And then a few hours later, it sounded like he was going to bang the door down. So I let him out. And he's just been wandering around the house. I have seen him limp once or twice today. He tried to, here you go, Bo. He tried to run up the stairs a little while ago. And he gets halfway and then he just kind of sits down because his leg bothers him. And maybe this morning I saw him limping a little bit, but he just seems to be in better spirits and more active. Like he wants to be more active versus, you know, wanting to hide or anything like that. So that's a good thing. His appetite's been really good and he has been drinking a good amount of water. So that's always a good sign too. And look, all three of them just finished their food. And they each had a scoop of homemade raw food and then they split part of a rabbit nugget, a primal raw rabbit nugget. I'm just going to try to finish some of the commercial food that I have in the freezer because I don't like keeping it too long. I find, you know, it gets more and more freezer burnt the longer you have it around. So once they go through the last bag of the homemade raw food, then we're going to go through some of the commercial food, and then I'm going to make a new batch of food, and I think I'm going to put a lot of quail in it because they really like the quail. But that's where that stands. So right now, Stella's watching Boo, Simba's watching Boo. They're all waiting for him to leave some food on his plate so they can eat it. It's about 8 p.m. right now, and Boo's laying by his new favorite thing. So I think I got this in TJ Maxx. It was like where they have the fitness stuff. They have like yoga mats and like little hand weights and stuff like that. And this is like a back massager, like a muscle massager. So it has these three kind of balls here that have like these massaging things that stick out of them. And I saw this and I was like, I wonder if the cats would like this, specifically Boo. And he is absolutely in love with this. This is his favorite thing. So let me show you what I do. He likes it when I just run it up and down his back. And I do it in such a way that one of these like textured balls is on each side of his spine. So he gets a really good lymphatic massage up and down his spine. And he absolutely loves this. And I could go like on his head. See, look. It's hard to film it and do this at the same time because obviously he's moving around a lot. But he likes it if I do his sides. He loves it. And then if I put it down, he kind of gets upset about it. but like, he loves this. You're gonna lay down there? The one thing I've noticed about these crinkle blankets is that the cats all kind of move in slow motion on these crinkle blankets. And there was a video that the security cameras caught from when I was away, where Boo was like just laying on a blanket and Splash was laying on a blanket next to him, and then Splash went to jump on Boo. But what happened was Splash stepped on the crinkle blanket, and that's what alerted Boo to, you know, the fact that Splash was moving toward him. And so it helps keep the cats from jumping on each other. Boo loves this. We're hitting all of the acupressure points on both sides of his spine. I'm not really applying any pressure at all. I'm just letting the weight of this stick, you know, do its work. You want more, Boo? Do you want more? Okay. He's purring. He likes the back of his neck. You're done, or do you want more? Do you want more? Okay. He's purring. Okay. You want more? Boo, you're so silly. I thought he was done. No, he could do this for, like, I would say hours probably. Oh, then he comes back. He says, give me more. Boo, you're so silly. he's still purring. What's on your head? You're done? Hello, Boo. It's about 3 p.m. right now, and I'm just about to give the cats a snack. They were bothering me in the kitchen, so Boo's stretching. Hello, Stella. Did you have a nice day? Hello, Boo. We'll have a snack, okay? Hello, Simba. Would you like to have a snack? You want to have a snack? Stella said she'd rather play with her electronic toy. Boo, you want a snack or you want to play? Here comes Simba. Simba says he wants a snack. The cats have some new autumn crunchie plates. Look how cute this little crunchie plate is. It looks like Simba wearing a scarf sitting next to a pumpkin while leaves are falling. Simba, you want to use this one? You can use that one. Then there's this one. It says Hello Fall, and it has a blue pumpkin on it with a black and white checkered background. And then we have this one. It says Happy Harvest and has an aqua truck. And Stella loves trucks, so she could have that one. And then we have this one. It has pumpkins on it. And Boo can have one of the pumpkin ones. Boo and Splash can have pumpkin ones. And Stella and Simba have theirs. Boo, you want this one? Boo wants this one. He says Splash could have that one. And I don't know where Splash is. Okay, so I just shook the crunchy container, and we'll give Splash like a minute to get here. And if he doesn't come, then the cats are all going to have treats. They're not having crunchies right now. They're just having some treats. The cats are having some Blue Wilderness Kitty Cravings crunchy cat treats with real chicken. Simba's purring. Stella eats so daintily. Okay, you want a few more? Here you go. You're only getting a few. That's it. You only get a little snack. These are not crunchies. These are treats. Okay, guys? Okay, that's it. You had your treats. That's it. You had your treats. It's 10:22 p.m. and the cats had some catnip, which is on this tray. So they had some treats this afternoon, and then this evening they had a little bit of crunchies. After crunchies tonight, the cats then had some catnip. I put it on this tray for them, and they pretty much split it. I did also put some in this plastic bed, and Simba was laying on top of it. Here's Simba right now. Simba, how's your leg doing? You feeling better? Simba says he's feeling a little bit better, but sometimes he still limps. But he likes being out with the other cats. Boo's resting on one of the crinkly blankets. And here's Stella. She's hanging out with me. Wherever I go, Stella likes hanging out with me. Right, Stella? She had some catnip too. So for the past several days, while Simba has been dealing with this limp, I have not really been playing with the cats in such a way that they would have to run around, because I don't want him to feel excluded, and I also don't want him to kind of put more strain on his leg. I just want him to relax and rest it. So there hasn't been as much playtime, but once he gets better, then we'll have more playtime again. Boo, it looks like you have all kinds of catnip on your neck. What's going on there? You rolling around in that catnip, Boo? Oh my gosh, look at all that catnip on Boo. Hello, Stella. How are you, Stella? Hello, Simba. Simba, you're a very nice boy. You okay? It's 7:11 a.m. and I just walked past the living room and saw this. I don't know if you could see it, but there's a deer across the street. Might be more than one, I definitely see one. And Stella and Splash are watching it. And Boo is walking on the crinkly blanket. I can't zoom in any farther. We're gonna go down the road. It looks pretty happy. Looks like it's having a nice day. It's 4:36 p.m. right now. Boo's been relaxing on his day sofa. He's actually relaxing on his blanket on his day sofa. He's very comfortable right now. It's a beautiful day today, right, Boo? It's a beautiful day today. Look at this. Simba and Stella are laying on the bed. Hello, Simba. Hello, Simba. How are you? They're so comfortable. I don't want to disturb them. Last night, when I went to bed, Simba thought he was a person. He was, instead of laying near the foot of the bed like he'll normally lay, he was laying on a pillow, like using a pillow as a pillow. And he decided that he is going to sleep like a person sleeps on the bed. I just dug out this user's manual for the automatic pet feeder that's outside. It's been outside for more than 3 years now. I bought it in September of 2016 and I set it up. And it's now October of 2019 and it has been operating the entire time on the first set of batteries that I put in there. And the other day I noticed it was not dispensing food and it had an error message on it. It said FO2. Now I looked online And on Amazon, someone said that FO2 means you need to replace the batteries. But according to this guide, it says error screen FO2 means switch or motor obstruction or error. Contact customer care. Well, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is go outside and replace the batteries and see if that helps. Look at what's going on with this feeder. I might need to replace the blue tub. I don't know if you notice it, but like here, do you see all this? This has been all like ripped away, like by a raccoon or something. Like this should be kind of like a squarish opening, and that's all ripped away. Oh my gosh. So about an hour or two ago, I was sitting here in this chair and it was beautiful. It was sunny, and I said I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna do some reading. And so I sat there. I was probably sitting there, I don't know, a half hour, 45 minutes tops, and I don't know where he came from, but Hydrox just like walked over this way, and he came up the stairs and he was like looking at me. Then he turned his back to me and he just like sat there. He laid there while I was sitting there. So he saw me there, he came up to me and he laid there and he just hung out. And then when I went inside, I don't know where he went. Is he sitting on his chair? No, he's not on his chair. So here's what it looks like inside this feeder unit. I actually have to pull this entire thing out, which means I might have to disconnect the bowl and everything. So this is going to be a big job. Not looking forward to doing this at all. And in order to get to this, I had to take off this layer of insulation, and then there's some plywood over that, and then there's like a heavy brick that holds everything down. And the top, the reinforced top comes off. Look who came out to greet me. It's Hydrox. He was sitting near the chair. So I just took all the bricks out of this blue tub. What I want to do is just lift this entire blue tub out of here. So this is what it looks like when I remove the stainless steel bowl. I had to take off those binder clips. I really should get new binder clips for these. And then this hoop unit should slide down. Hopefully it will. And that way I could get everything out of here. And yeah, it just came out and this is what it looks like. So that's good. I just gave the tub a nice rinse out, and I just realized I should also clean the side of it. I just scrubbed the top of this crunchie container, and look how much cleaner the bowl is. This has been re-scrubbed. And here's Hydrox hanging out by the chair. And look who came out. He must have smelled crunchies. It's Boo. He's watching Hydrox. This is what the bottom looks like, and this should be the battery compartment. Oh wow. I don't know what's going on in here. It looks like there's like sawdust. I don't know what that's from. Maybe it's just dust. I don't know. There's like bugs in there too. Oh, this is so disgusting. Look at all this stuff. There's like bugs in here and all kinds of what looks like sawdust. I don't know exactly what it is, but it looks like sawdust. It's really nasty. I just put the new batteries in. There's crunchies falling out and it's blinking 12. So now I have to go and get the user's guide and figure out how to program this thing again. Okay, so here we go. I got everything working. I got the feeder programmed, so the time is back to accurate time. I have it set up to dispense a half cup of food at 7 a.m. and a half cup of food at 5 p.m. And for now, a half cup should be fine. In the winter, I might increase that a little bit, but it should be okay right now. And I filled it up with crunchies. I'm going to put the lid back on and reassemble everything, and hopefully everything will work good. There's a whole bunch of crunchies that came out when I was testing it, so I'm just going to leave these on the patio and someone's going to enjoy them tonight. And so here we have it. Here's the feeder unit inside the blue tub. It fits perfectly. And then here is the clean bowl attached to the ring. And I have all these old binder clips. I should get some new binder clips and replace those. But for now, this has been working well, so we're just going to keep it like this. And here it is back in the doghouse unit, and I have a bunch of bricks on each side. to keep it weighted down so none of the animals can move anything around. Now I'm going to put the insulation board on top, followed by the plywood, followed by the heavy brick to keep it all down, followed by the roof. And that's what it looks like with the insulation, the plywood, and then the very heavy brick. Again, to keep the animals from getting into the feeding unit. And there we have it, all put together, and hopefully it'll work. It'll dispense more food tomorrow morning. The next thing I'm going to do is clean out all the various water bowls. So normally around this time of year, I do have a water station set up in another blue tub. The reason why, like normally this square pan would be filled with water and it would be inside of a blue tub with a lid on it to keep the leaves out of it. I do have to buy another blue tub. I have to buy a new one, and I have to make a new one because the old one, it only lasts a few years. You know, the plastic doesn't last long when it's out in the sun all the time. So I do have to make a new one. I have to go to Lowe's, and I hope they still sell the tub that I used, because some tubs are easier to cut through than others. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So there are the water bowls all cleaned out, and what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get one of those really big water dispensers for dogs, and I think that is what I'm gonna put here instead, and we'll see how that works. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.